ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं क्षम्यतां तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Ramaj, please read. You just have a quick revision or revisit of what we have seen from the beginning. What is samasa? What is a virti? What is a vigraha? What are the types of samasa? You can just read, Ramaj.
Yeah. Introduction to Samasaha. A combination of two or more words into a single word which has its unique meaning is called Vrittihi. Vrittihi, term for any complex formation of words. Vrittihi, Parartha Abhidhanam Vrittihi.
That is the definition of vritti. Vritti is a complex word. A complex word. And it has got the meaning which is different from the constituent members. That's a para artha, anyartha.
Yeah.
Anyartha bhidanam vrittihi. Vrittihi kati vidaha, please read.
Vrittayaha panchavidhaha. Krit tadhita samasa ekashesha sanadita dhatu rupaha panchavrittayaha. Yatha krit vrittihi. Pachati iti pachakaha. Pach plus nul pratyaya. Then tatidha vrittihi dasharathasya apatyam. That is dasharathasya putraha dasharatihi. Samasa vrittihi ragnyah purushaha rajapurushaha. Ekashesha vrittihi mata cha pita cha pitarau. Sanadyanta dhatu vrittihi patitum ichchati pipatishati. Putram atmanaha ichchati putriyati. Punah punaha atishayena va nrityati nari nrityate.
So these are the different types of vritti. Krit vritti is kridanta. Tad vritti taditanta. Samasa, that is what we are interested. Samasa vritti. Ekashesha vritti. Two will become one. Ekashesha. It is Eka eva shesha. One alone will remain. One will absorb the other. Ekashesha vritti. Sanadhyanta is Sanadi Pratyaya added to Dhatu. And the Pratyaya will have that respective meaning. For example, Icharte, San Pratyaya. Or Atmanaha Ichati, in that meaning. Kech Pratyaya or Kesh Pratyaya. Putram Atmanaha Ichati. Putriyati iti. So like that, these are the types of vritti. Among the vrittis, what we are interested in Samasa vritti. What is Samasa? Please continue.
Samasaha, nominal composition or compounding. Ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. It means shortening, abridgment of the words with case endings, which are dropped. Subantam padam, subantena saha samasyate samasaha bhavati. In order to form a compound, it is necessary that there should be a connection between the words. Udaharanam, Rajnyaha Purushaha, servant of a king.
Yes. Samasaha, Ekapadi Bhavana. Ekapadi, two or more words being one word. That's called Samasa, different from Sandhi. In Sandhi, just only the end part joins. Still they remain separate only. They will never become one in Sandhi. Whereas in Samasa, it becomes one. Subantam, one Subanta combined with another Subanta and result in the formation of a compound. Now, what is the eligibility or what are the conditions for a compound to form? There should be connection between the words. We saw in the last class all these things. Rajnyaha Purushaha. Rajnyaha Purushaha will become Raja Purushaha. Whereas the compound cannot be formed. Please continue.
Yeah, a compound cannot be formed between two disconnected words. Yatha Bharya Rajnyaha Purushaha Devadattasya, wife of a king, then son of Devadatta. Bharya Rajnyaha Purushaha Devadattasya Vanam Gacchataha.
So here Rajnyaha Purushaha is a, can you form compound? No, because these two are not connected. Only which are connected, then only you can make a compound. Samartha Padavidihi. There is a Paribhasha Sutra, the Sutra Pata, that's a Sutra, important Sutra. That is not only in this context, Samasa context, generally it is applicable. Samartha Padavidihi. Samartham Subantam Padam Samarthena Subantena Padena Samasyate Samasaha Bhavati. Please continue.
Yeah. Vyutpatihi of the word Samasaha. Samasanam Samasaha iti Samasasya Samanya Lakshanam. Eki Bhavanarthe Vidyamanat Samapurvakat Sampurvakat Asundatopo Bhave Ityanena Sutrena Ghain Krit Pratyaye Samasa Shabdaha Nishpannaha.
So how the word Samasa is formed? Asu Dhatu. Asu is Kshepane. Divadigana Dhatu, to throw. Asu Kshepane, the Dhatu, with some Purvaka Astatu. And Ghai is Krit Pratyaya, Ve Pratyaya. It is added in the sense of Bhave. Bhave iti Sutram. Sutram is the Akaratari Chakarake Sanyayam. Bhave cha iti Sutram is there. By that sutra, Gai Pratyaya comes after the Dhatu. And Samasa, the word is formed. We know, we have seen Pratyaya having Murdhanya Nakara, Ni, Nakara or yeah. If it is there, what will happen?
Hepadi.
Hmm?
Hepadi.
The Pratyaya.
No.
Talking about the Pratyaya.
Oh, Pratyaya. Okay.
What will happen? Vriddhi will happen, right?
Vriddhi.
Tigantasya vriddhi. Puganta lagu. That lagu padasya, lagu padayaha api gunaha and penultimate at upada, like vriddhi. All these things we have seen. Remember, Angakarya I'm talking about simply.
Yeah. Yes.
Angakarya. Don't forget the Angakarya. Angakarya, this Angakarya. That is it. The point. Vaibhratya. That's why some plus us. Here, the penultimate is becomes iti. The sutra is 3318. Asudhatoho bhave ityanena sutrena. This is a sutra. Vaibhratyaha bhavati. Then samasa word is formed. Yes, please continue.
Samasaha, some plus us plus 9, some plus us plus a is the content. Samasaha, samasa. Samasanam nama bahunam padanam melanena ekapati bhavanam.
Yes.
Yatha Rajnyaha plus Purushaha Rajapurushaha. Rajapurushaha iti samasta padasya vigraha bhavati Rajnyaha Purushaha iti.
Yes, Raja Purushaha is a samasa for which the Vigraha is Rajnaha Purushaha. What is Vigraha? The expression of the word samasa into individual, the members of the samasa, the formation of a sentence. It is called Vigraha. Now, Parvati ji, please continue. Up to this, you have any doubts, please ask. Any doubts?
No, Jitanji.
All of you. Is it clear?
Clear, Shri.
Yes.
Yes.
Arpita ji and Shambhavi.
Yes, Ji.
Yes. Okay. Please. Parvati ji.
Yes. Yes. Vigraha vakyam iti kim? Vigraha vrutyartha avabodhakam vakyam. Vrittehe arthasya bodhanaya yat pada samudayakam vakyam prayujyate saha vigraha katyate.
Understand.
Rajapurushaha.
Understand the sentence. The vritti artha avabodhakam vakyam. To understand the meaning of the vritti in the form of the sentence is called vigraha. Vrittehe arthasya bodhanaya. For the bodhana, for the knowledge of the meaning of the vritti, yat pada samudayakam, the group of words, priyujyate saha vigraha iti katyate. Yata, please read.
Rajapurushaha. Rajapurusha plus so. Raja plus Purusha. Rajan plus Purusha. Rajan plus Purusha plus so. Rajnaha plus Purushaha.
This is the vritti. Sorry, this is then finally this has come. Then vigraha is, please read.
Vigraha Rajapurushaha Rajnaha Purushaha.
Yes.
Samasa artha avabodhakam vakyam vigraha. Paraphrasing of the compound in a phrase is called vigraha.
It's called vigraha. So you need to know the definition. Vritti, what is vritti? What is vigraha? And there are two types of vigraha. Please continue.
Saha vigraha laukika alaukika bhedena dvividhaha. Laukika vigraha Rajapurushaha Rajnyaha Purushaha. Rajapurushaha iti samasa vrittehe Rajnyaha Purushaha iti laukika samskrita bhashayam yaha vyavahartum yogyaha saha laukika vigraha iti kathate.
Understand? Laukika Samskrita Bhashaya.
Yes.
Laukika Samskrita, the expression of the words of the compound in the form of a sentence, the vakya. Vyavahartam yogyaha, that which has got that yogyatvam, eligibility to express in the form of a sentence. That is called Laukika. Laukika Vigraha means it's a vakyam. Laukika vakyam can be understood like any other vakyam. And what is Alaukika Vigraha? Please read.
अलौकिक विग्रहः राजपुरुषः राज्ञः पुरुषः राजन् प्लस् नुस् प्लस् पुरुष प्लस् सु व्याकरणप्रक्रिया सौकर्याय विभक्तिप्रत्ययसहितं प्रकटनम् अलौकिकविग्रहः।
Yes.
केवलं प्रक्रियायाम् एव अस्य प्रयोगः भवति न लोके।
The Vyakarana Prakriya for the easiness of the Prakriya, the methods in the Vyakaranam, along with the Vibhakti Pratyaya Sagitam, expressing that along with the Vibhakti is called Alaukika Vigraha. We put like this with the Vibhaktis, then Vibhaktis are dropped. Why? Because the whole thing will be a Pratipadikam. Within a Pratipadikam, all the Vibhaktis are dropped as a Sutra. So, Vibhaktis within a Pratipadikam will drop. Therefore, Rajan and Purusha will combine. That will become Raja Purusha. So, all these are in the Vyakarana Prakriya. So, therefore, the Vyakarana Prakriya, presenting the words in the Vibhaktis, it's called Alaukika Vigraha. Please continue. This is an important sutra, Samartha Padavidhi. I'm not going to explain the sutra, but this sutra is important. That is why it is mentioned here. Please read.
Yes. Sutram Samartha Padavidhi. Samartham Subantam Padam Samarthena Subanti.
This Samasa it is.
Dvitiyadhyaye.
Samasa it is in first section and second section of the second chapter. First section and the second section of the second chapter covers Samasa. That is 2:1:1 up to 2:2 end. The sutras in these sections are called Samasa Vidhayaka Sutrani. Sutras which ordain Samasa. Samasa Vidhayaka Sutrani. Please continue.
Yes. Samartham Subantam Padam Samarthena Subantena Saha Samasyate Samasaha Bhavati. Samasanam iti Sangshepa Kathanam Samasaha. Simple words, whether substantives, adjectives, verbs, or indeclinables, have the power of entering into combination with one another and forming what are called samasa. Compound words are, in short, compounds. A compound thus formed may further be compounded with another simple or compound word, and this again may become the member of a new compound.
All these are possible. The compound can combine with another word, become a new compound. That can combine with another word, become a new compound. Like that, it is all possible. Yes. Please continue. The whole compound.
Yes. Compound. The whole compound has the power to express the various relations that exist between the several members. The last word only takes the case termination required by its grammatical position in a sentence. The remaining words generally assuming their crude forms.
The last word only.
Udaharanam.
Add vibhakti. Other words, generally, it will remain crude, means that will be, the form would be Pratipadikam.
Original.
There is exception to that. Some words, some members may retain the vibhakti also. That is also it is there. Some members, the inside members, the last member you had the vibhakti, depending on what the word is in the sentence. And the member which are before the purvam, they may retain vibhakti also. It's called aluk samasa. It's called aluk. That is, it will not drop its vibhakti. There are such tamasas also. Please continue.
Udaharanam, Rajnyaha plus Purushaha. Rajan plus Ngas plus Purushaha plus Su. Rajan Purusha. Rajan Purusha. Rajan plus Purusha. Then Raja plus Purusha. Then Raja Purusha.
Yes. How this comes, I have not explained in detail. That is not required because I had to tell them the sutras and that. That's why just showing you these two words when we combine, drop the vibhakti, join the pratipadikam. Drop the vibhakti, join the pratipadikam of the two words, then add a vibhakti to the last word of the formed compound. Then you get the compound. Then you get that padam compound. So what you get is a compound. To that you can add all the vibhaktis. Like you can depending on what it ends with, akara, rakara, and depending on the linga, etc., you can decline. So drop the vibhaktis, join the pratipadikam, you get a compound. That is how it is formed. Yes, please continue.
Yeah. Vidvas plus Jana. Second example. Vidvad plus Jana. Vidvajana. That is Vid plus Shatru gives Vid plus Vasu gives Vidvas. Vidvas.
How the word vidvas come? Vidvas is in the Shatranta. Just for that only given. Vidvat janaha is Vidvat Vidushaha janaha. Vidvat janaha. Jana who are Vidusha, Pandit scholars. Vidushaha janaha. Please read.
Yes. In a samasa, there will be a minimum two words, one being the main and the other being subordinate, as in the example, in the following example.
Note this.
I saw the blue bird.
The main and the subordinate. We have given a name for that. What is that? What is main is called? Pradhanam.
Pradhanam.
And subordinate?
Gauna.
Pradhanam.
Sarjanam or Gauna?
Or Gauna. Yeah.
Very good.
Gauna.
Gauna or Upasarjanam. I will explain Upasarjanam also. We added some certain things. Subordinate is called Gauna, Pradhana and Gauna. Depending on the position of the Pradhanam, samasas are classified. Okay, please continue.
Yes. Example, I saw the blue bird. I took the horse cart. Bird and cart are main. Blue or horse are subordinate. That which is main in a compound is called pradhanam, that is primary. That which is abhihita. That which is other than the pradhanam is called upasarjanam. That is secondary or gauna. That is that which is not abhihita.
That which is not represented in a compound is called Gauna, and technically it is called Upasarjanam. Upasarjanam is a sanya like Gunaha, Vriddhi. There are sanyas. Similarly, Upasarjanam also is a sanya used by Panini Maharishi. Upasarjanam. So Upasarjanam means Gauna, secondary. That is not Abhigita. Yes. Ganesh, please read. Any doubt up to this?
No, Ji.
Proceed further.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ji.
Yes.
In the example, bluebird, the first word blue is Purvapadam and the following word bird is Uttarapadam. So Purvapadam plus Uttarapadam. So blue plus bird. Uttarapadam is Pradhanam. Uttarapada Pradhanam.
Yes.
The
Bluebird.
gender of a compound would be the same as the gender of the last word of the compound, generally, as in the case of Tat Purushaha.
So Tatpurusha Uttarapada will be Pradhanam. And therefore, whatever may be the gender of the last word, the whole compound also will have that gender. Paravat Lingam. The linga of the formed compound will be the linga of the last word of the compound. Yes.
More examples. Nripabharyaha. Nripabharya is Nripasya Bharya. Nripa plus Bharya. Then Deva Mitram. Devasya Mitram. Deva plus Mitra.
Devamitra. This leave it, this long compound. This is just to show you in the beginning I did, then continue. From here, Ramaha, Krishnaha.
So Ramaha cha, Krishnaha cha is actually Rama plus Su plus Krishna plus Su. Rama Krishna becomes Rama Krishnau, Dvandva Samasaha. And Tunga Vrikshaha. Tungaha cha saha vrikshaha. Karmadharaya samasa. Then Shastra Yonihi. Shastra plus Yoni. Shastrasya Yonihi. Tatpurusha samasa. Tatpurushaha. Then Shastra Yonihi is also Shastram Yonihi Yasya Saha. This is Bahuvrihi.
Bahuvrihi Samasa. The Brahma Sutra is that Shastra Yonitvat. The word Shastra Yoni can be presented in two ways, two types of samasa. Therefore, two times it is read. Therefore, it is commented in two ways. The samasa, one type is Purusha, other one is Bahuvrihi. Therefore, it yields itself into two different interpretations. That is why it is treated as two different sutras. Even the sutra is one. So that is the importance of the samasa. Please continue.
Types of samasaha. There are 4 types of samasas. They are Dvandva Samasaha, Tatpurusha Samasaha, Dvigu and Karmadharaya are included here. Bahuvrihi Samasaha, Avyayi Bhava Samasaha. So,
You can read it.
Dvandvo Dvigurapi Chaham
Vadgehe.
Bedgehe Nityama Vyavibhavaha.
Vadgehe
Nityama Avyayi Bhavaha. Nityam Avyayi Bhavaha. Tatpurusha Karmadharaya Enaham Syam Bahuvrihi.
Tatpurusha Karmadharayena Syam Bahuvrihi. Okay.
In a samasa, among the two padams, Purva Padam and Uttara Padam, any one can be Pradhanam or Gauna. Based on what is Pradhanam, samasas can be classified. So Purva Pada Pradhanam. So Purva Padam Pradhanam, Yasmin Saha Purva Padam Pradhanam. Avyayi Bhava Samase Purva Padam Pradhanam Bhavati.
Yes.
Uttara Padam Pradhanam. Uttara Padam Pradhanam Yasmin saha uttarapada pradhanam.
This itself is a samasa.
Tatpurusha samase
Uttara pada pradhanam, purva pada pradhanam. This itself is a samasa. What type of samasa is it? Bahuvrigi samasa. Purvam cha aso padam purva padam, that is karmadharaya. Purva padam pradhanam yasmin saha, that in which purva pada is pradhana. It means uttara padam is upasarjanam or gauna. In which samasa? Avibhava samasa. So avibhava samase, in avibhava samasa, purva padam is pradhanam. Uttara padam gauna. Similarly, uttara pada pradhanam is a bahuvrigi samasa. Two words are there, uttara pada and pradhanam. Which is pradhanam among these two? Neither of them. It is anya pada pradhana. That's a bahuvrigi samasa. That in which uttara pada is pradhana is uttara pada pradhana. So compound would be uttara pada pradhanaha avyibhava samasaha. Pradhanam, you can say pradhanaha. If you are qualifying the word purva pada pradhanam, the word samasa, then it can be purva pada pradhanaha. The linga changes. Purva pada pradhanaha avyibhava samasaha. How the linga changes? Because avibhavaha is pullinga. Therefore, purva pada pradhanaha. Pradhanam becomes pradhanaha. This is possible. The change of linga is possible only in bahuvrigi samasa. Similarly, uttara pada pradhanam, which is tatpurusha. So uttara pada pradhanaha tatpurushaha. Therefore, pradhana, the word is napumsakalinga. You can change the linga. So like that, it will find, if you find any word changing its linga, then you can just blindly can say it is bahuvrigi samasa. Right? Understand?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Please
Yes.
continue the next one.
Sarvapada pradhanam. Sarvapadam pradhanam yasmin saha sarvapada pradhanam. Dvandva samase sarvapadam pradhanam bhavati.
So sarvapada pradhanaha dvandva samasaha. Continue.
Anyapada pradhanam. Anyapadam pradhanam yasmin saha anyapada pradhanam. Bahuvrihi samase anyapadam pradhanam bhavati. That becomes anyapada pradhanaha bahuvrihi samasaha.
Yes. Please read this. I will explain. I've added certain things in this. Yeah, read.
Upasarjanam. There is a sutram. Prathama nirdishtam samase upasarjanam.
Pratama nirdishtam.
1 to 43.
Pratama nirdishtam.
Prathama nirdishtam samase
Listen.
upasarjanam.
Pratama nirdishtam samase upasarjanam. That is a sutra. Pratama nirdishtam. That which is nirdishta, which is specified in pratama is pratama vibhakti. Pratama nirdishtam samase upasarjanam bhavati. Iti sanya. What is upasarjanam? That which is specified in pratama vibhakti in samase. What samase? In samasa vidhayaka sutras. That is sutras in the second chapter, first section and second section. There are exceptions, are there, bearing exceptions. That which is specified in pratama vibhakti. This is we are talking about the sutras. The sutra, that which is in pratama vibhakti. Sutra has got words. Words are there or not? Yes. Each word will have vibhakti or not? It will have vibhakti. Like ikaha yanachi. Vibhakti is there, right? Ikaha is what vibhakti?
Prathama.
No, ikaha yanachi. In the Yantandi. Ikaha what vibhakti? Shashti vibhakti. N is
Shashti Vibhakti.
N is what vibhakti?
And
N is Pratama.
Prathama Vibhakti.
Achi is.
Saptami.
So yes, in the sutra, the words are the words having vibhaktis, right? Yes or no? Vibhaktis are there? Yes.
Yes.
In this
Yes.
Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, the word which is in Pratama Vibhakti is called Upasarjanam. The words which are in Pratama Vibhakti is called Upasarjanam. And that which is Upasarjanam will be the first word. This is a general rule. That which is Upasarjanam will be the first word of the compound. Will be placed before. That's the idea. You don't have to learn it in detail, just to know this much is enough. Because Uttarapadam, Parapadam, we are saying Uttarapadam, Purvapadam, Uttarapadam, and the Gauna, Pradhana iti. So therefore, one more word, technical word, Upasarjanam. That also you can note. If required, I can use that Sanya. That is why introducing that Sanya. Introducing that Sanya. Now, I'll show you one example. You will understand what it is. Maybe I will type the example in the notes later. This is Samasa section. What chapter? What is the chapter?
Second, Vidya.
Vyodhyaya.
Second chapter. What pada?
Prathama
First.
Pada.
Prathama.
First sutra.
Samartha.
Padavidhi.
Samartha Padavidhi, right? This is what you read now. Parvati, you remember? You read now.
Yes.
Samartha Padavidhi. Samartham Suvantam Padam Samartena Suvantena Saka Samasyate. So Padavidhi. Important Paribhasha Sutra. It is applicable all over the Sutra Pata. Now, Ganeshji, you read that Sutra number 24. Please read.
24.
Yes.
Dvitiya Triti Tritatita Patita Gatatyasya Prapta Patnaihi
Dvitiya.
Pannaihi Prapta Pannaihi
Dvitiya Shrita Atita Patita Gata Atyasta Prapta Apannaihi. Shritadita Patita Gata Atyasta Prapta Apannaihi. That is one word. Shritadita Patita Gata Atyasta Prapta Apannaihi is one word. And the word Shrita Atita Patita Gata Atyasta Prapta Apanna. These are the words. This itself is Samasa. Now the whole thing is one word. What vibhakti is that word? What is the vibhakti of this word?
Tritiya Bhakti.
Tritiya vibhakti.
Bahuvachan.
Read out. Tritiya, right? Which vibhakti? Tritiya, why? Apanna. Ramai.
Apannaihi.
Ramai. Then what is the vibhakti of the word Vitiya? Vitiya, what vibhakti?
Prathama.
It is Prathama vibhakti. Vitiya is Akarantah Strilinga Shabda. Vitiya. So in this sutra, Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra, which is in Prathama vibhakti? Which word is in Prathama vibhakti?
Upasarjanam is Upasarjanam.
The word which is in Prathama vibhakti, Vitiya is in Prathama vibhakti. The word which is in Prathama vibhakti is called Upasarjanam. So, Vitiya, the word is in Upasarjanam. What Vitiya means? The word which is in second case, that is called Dvitiya. Understand? That is the meaning of the word Dvitiya. That is the meaning of the word Dvitiya. So, Dvitiya Dvitiya Vibhakti, the word will begin where? It is called Upasarjana, it will be, it's called Upasarjana.
First place.
In the first place.
Purvam.
Purvapada.
Now, if I give an example,
So in all the compound words, the first word will be in Prathama Vibhakti.
yes, the first word, all the compound words, that is,
Compound words,
understand, can-
whatever is in the first place,
that is,
that will be in the
that is Utsarga. That is Utsarga. Of course, there are Apavadas are there,
Mm.
okay. You can yes, you're right. All the compound, that is Utsarga. Now, you see the screen,
yes, Ji.
Krishnam, I take the same word, Shutaha. You're going to form a compound. Krishnam, Shutaha. Now, tell me the Alaukika Vigraha. Now,
Krishna Sam.
two words are there. And there's a word, Krishnam, Shutaha is a word. They're going to form a compound, right? They're going to form a compound, Krishnam, Shutaha. The word Shruta, is it there?
Krishna Shruta.
It is there in the
Krishna.
sutra. The word Shruta is there. Is there or not? Shruta is there?
Yeah,
The
it
word
is
Shruta,
there.
yes.
Yes.
Vidya, Shruta,
Yes,
Atita.
Yes, it is there. Yeah.
Yes, it's there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What vibhakti that it is there? The whole thing is in Tritiya vibhakti. Now, Shruta
Tritiya
is,
Yeah,
Vibhakti.
Shruta is a padam and Dvitiya is also a padam. Now, before we do this, you see, Shritam padam Dvitiyantam Dvitiyanta padena saha samasyate samasaha bhavati. Can I say like this? Shrutam, the word, always before. This is what is the basis for saying this? What is samasa? What is samasa? Subantam padam subantena
Tena Padena
padena saha samasyate
Samasyate.
samasaha bhavati. The same
Samas.
follow this. Subantam padam subantena padena saha samasyate samasaha bhavati. Here Shrutam padam Dvitiyanta padena saha samasyate samasaha bhavati. Now two words are there. Krishnam and Shrutaha. We're going to form a compound. Krishnam and Shrutaha, two words are there. In a context, we are going to form a compound. And they have got samartha piti, they have got the eligibility to make compound. Therefore, they are going to make a compound. Now, Shrutam padam, Dvitiyantam padam. Krishnam is what vibhakti?
Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam. So it is a padam, Subantam padam, and Shruta is another padam, which is Pratama vibhakti ekavachanam. So Shrutaha, the word combines with Dvitiyanta padam. Now, two words are given you, Krishnam and Shrutaha. Now, which one you will place first? Which one you will place first? Upasarjanam will come first.
Which is
Upasarjana.
Listen, Upasarjanam will come first. Then what is Upasarjanam? In the Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra, that which is in Prathama Vibhakti is called
Prathama.
Upasarjanam. And this is 2124. It's a Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra. Dvitiya, Shita, Atita, Patita, Gatha, Atyasta, Prapta, Apannagi. In this Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra, that which is in Prathama Vibhakti, Dvitiya, right? The word Dvitiya is in Prathama Vibhakti. In this example, what is in Dvitiya? In this example,
Krishna.
Krishna. Therefore, Krishna gets a sanya. What sanya? Krishna gets a sanya. Upasarjanam.
Upasarjana.
Understand this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Sharanji.
That which is Upasarjanam in a samasa, where it will be? It will be Purvam. Therefore, Krishnam, Krishna plus and Shrita plus Su. Samasa is
Shraddha plus Su.
Is it clear? Yes, Arpita, what's the doubt?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Ji,
Yes.
please tell what is meant by Upasarjanam.
Upasarjanam.
Yes, Ji.
Pratamanadrashtam samase upasarjanam. That which is specified in Pratama Vibhakti in the Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra get a sanya upasarjanam. Upasarjanam is a sanya. Upasarjanam is just a name. Given to what? Given to that word which is in Pratama Vibhakti and the word which is in Pratama Vibhakti in the Samasa Vidhayaka Sutras. These are the Samasa Vidhayaka Sutras, what you see in the screen. 2.1 and 2.2 I told you. So in that, for that, as an example, we take 24th Sutra. That Dvitiya is in Pratama Vibhakti. Don't think it is Tritiya Vibhakti. Dvitiya is Akarantaha, Srilingaha, like Lama Shabda. The word Dvitiya is in Pratama Vibhakti. Therefore, in a Samasa context, that word which is in Dvitiya Vibhakti will be Upasarjanam. In this example, Krishnam, the word is Dvitiya Vibhakti, because Krishnam and Chittaha, these two words we are going to combine. And this is in Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Yes.
And in Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra, the word Dvitiya is in Pratama Vibhakti. Therefore, it gets a sanya Upasarjanam, and Krishnam is Upasarjanam. That which is Upasarjanam will be placed first in the compound. Okay, understand? Yes?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So
Yes,
therefore,
but Krishnam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Yes, Ji.
yes, Krishnam, it is, the word is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, therefore the
No,
Krishna gets a sanya Upasarjana. See, don't take the words for granted. Krishnam,
but
Chittaha is
Upasarjanam should be in the
Huh? What is it? Yes, tell.
Upasarjanam should be in the Pratama Vibhakti, no? So, but Krishnam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. How?
Yeah.
That is my doubt.
The same question what Sumati ji asked in the Ashtadhyayi Pravesha class.
Suddenly you get confused. Now
Don't
I'm
get-
very clear.
Don't carry it over by the
Mhm.
Dvitiya Vibhakti. Dvitiya is in Pratama Vibhakti. The word Dvitiya is in Pratama Vibhakti. Therefore, Dvitiya is Upasarjana. The word Dvitiya is Upasarjana.
Okay.
In a compound, that which is we are going to form a compound, and the word which is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Dvitiya meaning the word which is in Dvitiya Vibhakti,
Mhm.
which is going to be a
Okay.
member of the samasa, that word will be called Upasarjanam, and that would be placed first. Okay.
Okay, now I got it.
Krishnam is Dvitiya Vibhakti, how can come first? Then Shritaha is in Pratama Vibhakti, that will come first. That is not the thing. Okay.
Okay.
Same thing what Sumati ji, we are dealing with Sutra. Okay. So you have to understand this properly. What it represents is what you have to see. The word Dvitiya is in Pratama Vibhakti. It is a representation of the conditions. The common conditions are present in the form of the Sutra here. So Dvitiya means Dvitiya, the very word is in Pratama Vibhakti. Therefore, that is called Upasarjana. Okay, please listen again. In this Sutra, Dvitiya, the word is in Pratama Vibhakti. The very word Dvitiya is in Pratama Vibhakti. Therefore, it gets a sanya Upasarjanam. Now, when you are going to form a compound, that word which is in Dvitiya Vibhakti will be called Upasarjanam. Therefore, Krishnam Shritaha, when we are forming a compound, which one to be placed first? Krishna as a Purvapadam or Shrita as a Purvapadam? A doubt may come. You can place anywhere the words and form a samasa. Now, which one to come? Which one to be placed first? Then we say Upasarjanam will come first. What is Upasarjanam among the two words Krishnam and Shritaha? That which is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, as per this sutra, Krishnam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, that comes first. Understand? The sutra, when you see sutra, you have to awake. You have to be little alert. Understand all of you what I'm saying? Yes?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, yes, Sharanji.
Yes, Sharan.
Sharan, you have one doubt.
Yes.
This Upasarjanam coming first is only in Tatpurusha Samasa, isn't it?
No. It will come out for many things. It will come. Why you suppose?
Because Avyayi Bhava,
That we'll see later. Don't
it is the
worry.
Pradhanam.
Avibhava and all. That will come. That we'll see later. Avibhava also it is there. Why not Avibhava?
But that comes second, isn't it? That's in Uttarapadam, isn't it?
Avibhava is. Yes, Avibhava.
Upasarjanam comes Uttarapadam.
Upasarjanam comes. No.
In the Uttarapadam there, isn't it?
You see the sutra number 6.
Purvapada.
Yes, Avibhava. You see the sutra number 6. Read the sutra number 6. Please read.
Avyayam Vibhakti Samipa
That much is enough.
Samvriddhi.
That's the one. The long word. Finally ending with what vibhakti? The long word.
Shuhu. That is in Saptami Vibhakti.
So that word is Saptama Vibhakti.
Ganeshu.
And
Saptami.
Avyayam is in what Vibhakti? Avyayam what Vibhakti? Pratama Vibhakti.
Dvitiya.
No.
Pratama.
Pratama Vibhakti. Avyayam Pratama Vibhakti. So therefore Avyayam will be what? Upasarjana.
That will be Pradhan.
Avyayam will be Upasarjana. That which is Upasarjanam will be Purva, like in Samasa, Upasarjanam. That Upasarjanam will be Purvam. So, Yatha Shastram, Yatha is Avyayam. Where is the word Yatha? Yatha is one word, Shastram is another word. Where the word Yatha is the Purvam. Purvam. Yatha Shastram. Avyayam, the Padam. Because in the Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, Avyayam, the word is in Pratama Vibhakti, therefore Avyayam is placed first.
First.
It's correct only, right? So it is not like that.
Yes.
There are exceptions maybe there. Okay. Yes, you may ask this doubt. Avyayam, the Upasarjanam, you are saying Gauna. If it is Gauna, should it not be at the Uttarapadam?
Upasarjanam.
This is Upasarjanam is called Gauna, which is loosely, okay. It's called, it is,
Right. It's not a hard.
yes. It is loosely called Gauna. Anyway, coming back here, in this example, between the two words, Krishnam and Shritaha, Krishnam, the word is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, therefore, according to Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, that which is in Dvitiya Vibhakti will be Upasarjanam, Upasarjanatvat, Samase Pratamaha Bhavati, Purvam Bhavati, therefore, Krishnam plus Shrita, now we can form the Samasa Krishna Shrita, the Samasa is formed. This is how it is formed. Okay. Just to show, just to make you be familiar with the word Upasarjana. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Sharan.
Similarly, the word 30. Tritiya tat kritarthena gunavachanena. Tat kritarthena gunavachanena. They are in Tritiya Vibhakti, which is in Pratama Vibhakti. Which is in Pratama
Tritiya.
Tritiya is in Tritiya.
And Tritiyantam word will be Upasarjanam, that would be
Upasarjana.
Purvam, that will be
That will be Purva. Yeah.
Purvam. Like the Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa. Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa, you can give an example. What is the example? Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa.
Mm.
We can take the example.
Ramena gataha.
Ramena Gataha, Ramagataha. Harina
Yeah.
Trataha, I'm just taking. Harina, the word is in Tritiya Bhakti, therefore it is Upasarjanam. Upasarjanatvat, it comes first. So when you form a compound, Hari plus Ta. Hari, the word comes first. And Trataha, that comes next. Trata plus Su. Therefore, Harina Trataha. So Harina, Hari, the word comes first. Why it comes first? Because Harina, it is in Tritiya Bhakti and Tritiyantam Padam is called Upasarjana. Therefore, Purvam Bhavati. Therefore, Haritrataha iti Rupam. So similarly, Chaturthi, etc. All Tatpurusha Samasa. Anyway, this much is enough. Okay, please, Ganesh, continue, read.
So Upasarjanam, there is a sutram, Prathaman Nirdishtam Samase Upasarjanam 1 to 43, defining the word Upasarjanam. It is an important word to be understood in the understanding of Samasa Vidhayaka Sutram. Upasarjanam has a Rudhi Artha, common meaning by usage of secondary.
This sense only we are, this sense, this is common meaning. This is Rudi Artha secondary. Therefore, we say Gauna. Therefore, it is say Gauna. So, in that sense, Gauna means that which is not Pradhana will be Gauna. But in forming a compound, there, Upasarjam as a technical, it's got a technical meaning. That which is in Prathama Vibhakti is Upasarjam, and that will come first. So, that is technically, but loosely it is called Gauna secondary. So, in that meaning we are taking. So, as we use the word Gauna, similarly we can use the word Upasarjana, but with some limitations. As a technical meaning, it has got a different thing. It should be placed first. You can please read that. The language it is
here-
there. Upasarjanam meaning Gauna, it is there. That is why clarifying. In Samasa context, Upasarjana has got technical meaning, and you can and also have Gauna Artha is there. So when we place a word which is not Pradhana, that is called Gauna, that can be referred to as Upasarjanam also loosely. Okay, for that purpose only, the meaning of the Upasarjanam is introduced here. So you can call it as Gauna or you can call Upasarjana. When we use a Upasarjana, don't confuse with the word Upasarjana technically in the Samasa Vidhayaka Sutras. Like you asked a question now in Avayam that Avayabhava Samasa, that which is
Pradhana.
Gauna should be Uttarapadam,
Uttara.
then you say Purvam. But what is Upasarjana? Upasarjana meaning Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra, that is in Prathama Vibhakti is called Upasarjana. And in that Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra, Avyayam is in Prathama Vibhakti. Therefore, that comes first. But that comes first, that is Pradhana. That is Uttarapada. That is Purvapada Pradhana, Purvapada Pradhana in the Avayabhava Samasa. There's also this Purvapada Pradhana, Uttarapada Pradhana. Panini Maharishi doesn't tell that. Okay. This what we say. This is loosely we say. So please note this. This Samasa classified like this, Purvapadam Pradhana, Uttarapada Pradhanam. This Panini Maharishi, it doesn't say this explicitly. This is, we say it. Based on understanding, we loosely say this. Purvapadam will be Pradhanam, Uttarapadam will be Pradhanam, iti. Okay. There is no such specification by Panini Maharishi in the Sutra Pata. So if you say like this, Purvapadam is Pradhanam, for example, in Avayabhava, then what about Uttarapadam? That will be Upasarjanam or Gaunam. And in Samasa Vidhayaka Sutra, Avyayam, the word is in Prathama Vibhakti. That has to be Upasarjanam. And that is Upasarjanam, it will come first. When it comes Purvapadam, it will be the first padam, like in the example, yata shastram, shastram anatikramya, yata, the word is purvam, purva padam. This is in keeping with the Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, where the word avyayam is in Pratama Vibhakti. Therefore, the avyayam yata comes as first in the formation of the Samasa, yata shastram. Now, if Upasarjanam is Gauna, then in Abhibhava Samasa, Purva Padam is Pradhanam, Gaunam must be Uttarapada Pradhanam. Then does it mean the Yata should be at the Uttara? No, not like that. Because Upasarjanam as Gauna, it is Gaunartha, it is loosely called. The Paribhasha Artha only we have to take. Paribhasha means the technical meaning, as defined by Panini Maharishi in the Sutra, Prathamanadrishtam Samase Upasarjanam. There he has very clearly defined Upasarjanam as a Sanya defined. That which is in Prathama Vibhakti is called Upasarjanam. That we call loosely Gauna. That is why Rudi Artha. Rudi means that has a common meaning by usage. Upasarjanam, in the language, we have a Rudi Artha for the word Upasarjanam, secondary. Therefore, we call as Gauna. We can use the word Gauna loosely for the word Upasarjana, meaning secondary. If it is secondary, then what is Pradhana? Pradhana, what is Mukhya? Pradhana is primary. So two words are there, primary and secondary. Primary and secondary. Which is primary, which is secondary, that determines the type of samasa. Okay. Understand? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, Sharon.
Yes. Don't confuse the meanings. Upasarjanam as a technical meaning, Upasarjanam by Rudi Artha. What is Rudi Artha? Rudi
Usage.
Artha means common usage, commonly used meaning. That's called Rudi Artha, right? Certain words, a word can be mean that in Rudi, or you can derive that word by Vyutpatti, etymological derivation. There are two types of Vyutpatti Vada and Rudi Vada. Rudi Vada means the word has this meaning. So in the language, Upasarjanam has the meaning secondary. But here, where in Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, it has a technical meaning, Paribhasha Artha, meaning that which is in Pratama
Pratama.
called Upasarjanam, and that to be placed as the first word. This is in the context of Samasa Vidayaka Sutra. If this is so, then what we said here, all these are not really true. That is why I said this also we loosely called. Panini Maharishi has not said this openly anywhere. This we infer. That's all. It doesn't mean this is wrong. This is to begin with. But when you study Sutra, then you have to go by the Sutra. In general, this will find. You will find this Purva Uttara, generally you will find this correct. Okay. Technically, Upasarjana meaning, it is technically Upasarjanam meaning that which is in Prathama Vibhakti. That is the difference. Understand the difference of the word Upasarjana from the standpoint of Rudi Artha, meaning Gauna, that is secondary, from the standpoint of this Paribhasha Artha, means that which is in Prathama Vibhakti. Okay. Please continue, read.
Rudi Artha of Upasarjana is secondary, that is Gauna, that which is other than the Pradhanam, usually meaning Abhihitam.
Anabhigita.
Anabhihitam, sorry. Anabhihitam.
Yes, usually meaning Anabhigita.
Anabhihitam.
Okay, this I explained from the sutra what is the Upasarjanam and should be placed first. Okay. Then please continue. Now using the word Upasarjanam in the sense of Gauna, because already we said Abhibhava Samasa Pura Padam is Pradhanam, Tatpurush Samasa Uttara Padam Pradhanam, Bahuvrihi Anya Padam Pradhanam, Dvandva Sarva Pada Pradhanam. So using the word Upasarjana in the sense of Rudi Artha, that is secondary, you are saying, please read.
So in Avyayi Bhava Samasa, Purva Padam is Pradhanam and Uttara Padam is Upasarjanam. In Tatpurusha Samasa, Uttara Padam is Pradhanam and Purva Padam is Upasarjanam. In Dvandva Samasa, both are Pradhanam, no Upasarjanam. In Bahuvrihi Samasa, both are Upasarjanam, none of them are Pradhanam.
So here in what sense the word upasarjanam is used?
Rudi.
Secondary, yes, Rudi Arte, that is Donarte, the word upasarjanam is used. This is what we use loosely. Okay. Now this already we have seen Avi Baba, Pradhanam, Purvapadam, Upasarjanam, Uttarapadam. But what you read now, that's only it is given here. Please continue.
Genders of compounds. Avyayi Bhava, indeclinable. Tatpurusha.
Okay. Avi Bhava Samasaha, Avyayam Bhavati. Please note. Avi Bhava Samasaha, Avyayam Bhavati. You cannot decline. So, Avyayi Bhava Samasaha, Avyayam Bhavati. You cannot decline. Avyayam Bhavati. So where is the question of decline? Where is the gender? There is no gender possible. Yeah. Second one.
Tatpurusha. Paravata Lingam. Gender of the compound is the gender of Uttarapadam.
Uttarapadam. Whatever the Uttarapadam is, that gender it would take. Yes.
And Dvandva, Paravata Lingam, gender of the compound is the gender of the last word.
Last word. Like the case of Tatpurusha, this also will be the last word. Bahuvrihi.
Bahuvrihi Visheshya Lingam. So gender of the compound is the gender of the noun of the compound qualifies, which means the same compound may be in any of the three genders and may have some gender specific changes like addition of a feminine affix. So if the final word of the compound is of neuter gender, but the compound is masculine or feminine, then one knows it is Bahuvrihi.
So Bahuvrihi only the word can change its gender. What is the gender of the word Phalam? What is the gender? Phalam, Napumsakalinga. So therefore the word Phalam is there. And you see the word Phalaha. The word Phala is in Phalaha. Then what is that then? The compound I'm talking about. In a compound, the last word is Phalaha. Phalam, the word is neuter gender in general. But in the compound, as a last word, it is Phalaha. Therefore, we can know that must be
Bahuvrihi.
Phalam cannot be Phalaha. It has to be Phalam only. It is neuter gender. Napumsakalinga. How can be Phalaha or Phala? Because it changes the linga. Therefore, we can infer it is Bahuvrihi. Now, in the last class, I think I gave an example. This you can see that. How do you call the person? The one who has seen Kashi. The one who has seen Kashi. You can form a compound. What is the word seen? One who has seen. What is the word for Kashi? Is Kashi. So here Kashi is one word. Kashi is seen by the person. Drishtaha. Kashi Drishtaha. Yena Kashi, not Drishtaha. Kashi is Strilinga. It is Drishta. Right? Kashi is Strilinga. Yena Kashi Drishta. Yena or Yaya, whatever maybe. We just take Strilinga by default. Yena Kashi Drishta. So, forming a compound now. Forming a compound. Here, I'm not telling the rule, but I tell you one thing. Drishta, the word is what? Anta?
Akaran.
Akara.
Okay, the word Drishta is what pratyaya?
Sto pratyaya.
Ta pratyaya.
Nishta.
If we're going to form Bahurviki, in Bahurviki, ta pratyaya will, tanta will come first. Bahuvrihi, ta anta, you can note that. Ta anta, generally in a compound, the first word is a kridanta in name ta pratyaya, tanta, that would be Bahuvrihi. I give some example also. Right? Now, so drishta, the word comes first. Drishta. Drishta. Here it is Yena Kashi Drishta. Right? So Drishta plus A. Drishta. Yena Kashi Drishta. Then Kashi plus Su. So, Kashi Drishta Yena, by whom Kashi is seen. I'm placing the Tanta word before because in Bahubhrigi, Tanta, that is Kradanta, Tanta will come first. Dropping the Vibhakti. This A is nothing but Su. Okay. Shrilinga, therefore I put it as A. Or you can make it Drishta plus Su. Kashi Drishta. Sorry, Drishta plus Su, like that. Now, dropping the Vibhakti. Dropping the Vibhakti or Drishta. It is Drishta plus Su. Yena Kashi Drishta, Drishta plus Su. Now, Drishta, then Kashi is a compound. Here, the one who has seen is Pullinga, by one who has seen. So, therefore, what will happen here? Even though the word Kashi is Strilinga, because here it is qualifying Pullinga, say Rama, the Rama who has seen the Kashi. So it becomes Drishta Kashihi Ramaha. Here Rama is qualified by the word Drishta Kashi. Drishtaha Kashi Yena or Drishta Kashi Yena Saha Drishta Kashi. Drishta Kashi Yena Saha Rama. So Rama, here in this compound, Drishta is not Pradhanam, Kashi also is not Pradhanam, referring to the person Rama who has seen Kashi. And Rama being a Pullinga, therefore Kashi, even though it is, the word is Srilinga, it changes its gender. That is what is said here. Final word, that is the gender. If it is a neuter, if you see masculine or feminine, then one knows Bhagavad. Similarly, if it is Strilinga, if it is changes to other linga, then it is Bhagavad. Similarly for other linga also. So you will see the change of the linga in Bhagavad Samasa. Not all, if it is linga change is there, then it is Bhagavad. If linga change you see, then it is, you can say it is Bhagavad. It has to be Bhagavad, that cannot be anything else. Okay. So Drishta Kashihi Ramaha iti. Understand?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
So Drishta Kashihi, the Vigraha will be Kashihi or Kashi Drishta Yena Saha. Kashi Drishta Yena Saha Drishta Kashi. That is it, Vigraha Vakya. Kashi Drishta Yena Saha Drishta Kashi. Drishta Kashihi, not Kashi, Drishta Kashihi. If it is Trilinga, suppose. If it is Strilinga, suppose it qualifies Rama. Kashi Drishta Yaya Sa. Then it becomes Drishta Kashi. Here it is Strilinga. Suppose if it is Napumsakalinga. Kashi Drishta Yena Tat. Becomes Ikaranta Shabda. It becomes Drishta Kashi. Like Ikaranta Shabda, what Napumsakalinga? What example is that? Ikaranta Shabda. Dadi, Dadini, Dadini, Dadi Shabdavatu, Drishta Kashi. It is Napumsakalinga. Kashi, Drishta, Yena, Tat, Drishta Kashi. All the lingas are possible. But even though Kashi, the word is Trilinga, here, since it qualifies Rama, for example, Drishta Kashi, Rama, therefore it is as it is Drishta Kashi. And in this example, since it qualifies Rama, therefore Drishtakashi. Here, suppose it qualifies on Napumsakalinga, then it becomes Drishtakashi. All these things are possible. Therefore, depends on what it qualifies. Therefore, Bahuri Samasa in general, you will find it as an Visheshana, as an adjective. As an adjective, you will see. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
Yes,
Yes,
Sharanji.
yes,
Yes.
All these are introduction. Okay, we will see a lot of examples, then you will understand. This is we were talking about the lingam. How to determine the lingam of the word. Abhibhava has got no lingam. Tat Purusha is Parvatalingam. Dvanda also Parvatalingam. Bahubhrigi Samasa is determined by what word it qualifies. Because Bahubhrigi are generally in the form of Visheshanam. As Visheshanam, it takes the linga of the Visheshya, the substantive. Okay. Now, please, the next person who wants to read, please read. Sumatiji, you read, no, Sumatiji?
no, Sharanji.
Please read.
In some cases, the intermediate members retain their case endings, in which case the compounds are called aluk samasaha.
That's what I said. Aluk Samasa. Look means what? Lopa. Disappear. Adarshana, right? Lopa, look, Arshlu, any word you call, Panini Maharshi uses all these words. Meaning, Lopa means Adarshana. Aluk means na look, aluk. Doesn't go. The vibhaktis doesn't go. Then it is Aluk Samasa. Please read.
Udaharanam, Devanam Priyaha. Deva plus Am plus Priya plus Su. So Devanam Priya, a fool.
Devanam here, even though it is Shashti Bhakti, but the Pratyaya, the Vibhakti Pratyaya, the Vibhakti doesn't go away. Devanam Priya is a word, it's a Samasa. So you can decline. You see, the word is a compound word. Within the word, there is a Vibhakti, is a Devanam. Deva has got a Vibhakti, but still it is the Pratipadikam can be declined. Devanam Priyaha, Devanam Priyo, Devanam Priyaha, you can decline. Here, the Vibhakti doesn't become look. That's why it's called Aluk Samasa. It's called Aluk Samasa. Rudi Artha is a fool. Don't think Devanam Priyaha is the one who is dear to them. That is not the meaning. That is, even that is a meaning, it means what? Fool. It's like Pandita Putraha. The son of the Pandit means what? It's a Murka. The famous example is, please continue, Yudhishthira.
Yudhi plus Tiraha, Yudh plus Me plus Tira plus Su. Yudhishthiraha, Yudhishthiraha.
So this
So
Yudhishthira,
that the Sakara becomes Sanshaka, Yudhishthiraha.
Yudhishthira we decline Akarantaha Pullingaha Yudhishthira Shabdaha. Even though Yudhi is Saptami Bhakti, it's with the Vibhakti, the word is there, but as a whole, we decline Yudhishthiraha Yudhishthira. Therefore, this is not something new, we know. So don't be surprised by seeing Devanam, how it is. Why? If that is there, then Yudhishthira, the word we use. Right?
Yeah.
Continue.
When the Vigraha Vakya cannot be given by using the words which are compounded, that compound is called Nitya Samasaha. Avigraha Nitya Samasaha Asvapada Vigraha Va.
That is compound Swapada Vigraha, it is one type. Aswapada Vigraha is another type. Like in the example Raja Purusha, etc., where we gave the Vigraha Vakya with the words which are used in the making the compound. It's called Swapada Vigraha. Swapada Vigraha Vakya. Vakyam. Now, here it is Aswapada. Nitya Samasa, you cannot express the Samasa in the form of the Vigraha Vakya using the words of the constituent members. Not possible. That is called Aswapada Vigraha. Otherwise, it's called Samasa. It's called Nitya Samasa. So, Aluk Samasa, Nitya Samasa. We will see examples, more examples later. We'll see example. Just know that name. Now, Dvanda Samasa is a topic. We have started seeing class. We will do that. Now, up to this, if you have any doubts, please ask.
No, Sharan.
If Upasarjanam is gnawing your mind, just leave it, no problem. Upasarjanam, you can take it in the meaning of Gauna in our practical context here, in this without sutra. Technically, it has got different meaning. In Gauna, loosely we use the sense of secondary. Upasarjanam meaning Gauna, secondary. That's it. Okay. Now, all these things already we have seen, nothing new. This in Samskrita Bharati, the first, will not read the whole thing. The first few pages, if you read, you will understand what we have discussed. I will myself will read and explain quickly. Then we will continue Dvandva Samasa. Atha Samasaha, Upakramaha, introduction. Samasaha, Samasanam Samasaha. What is Samasa? Samasanam Samasaha, Ekapadi Bhavanam Samasaha. Anekasya Padasya Ekapadi Bhavanam Samasaha. Sitayaha Patihi. Sitayaha Patihi becomes Sita Patihi. Sitayaha vibhakti is dropped. Sita Patihi. Samasaha Subantanam Bhavati Nato Tingantanam. Important, we noted. You can make a Samasa among the Subantas, not with the Tinganta. But there are exceptions. Kochit Tinganta Yogo Subanta Tinganta Yoga se Samasa Shruyate Kadata Modata iti. There are some are there. So this is the exception. Okay. Generally, Subantam Subantena Saga Samasyate. Subantam Padam Subantena. So Samasa can be formed between only the Subanta. Then you may ask how Kumbhakaraha comes. That is also Vigraha Vakya, you may have Tinganta. Doesn't mean the Samasa is formed with the Kriya Pada. Understand? Kumbham Karoti. Kumbham Karoti what? Kumbhakaraha, right? What is the Vigraha Vakya?
Yes.
Kumbham.
Kumbham karoti iti
Kumbhakara.
That with Kru Dhatu only, with the Kru Dhatu, with the Krudanta Pratyaya added, then a Pratipadikam is formed with that Pratipadikam that combines with the Padam, then you make a Samasa. Not that we join with the Kriya Padam. Don't think like that. Okay. If that is understanding, then it is wrong. So Tingantana with Tinganta, it cannot form Samasa. Samasa cannot be formed. Forget about the exceptions. Some Samasa are only between nouns. Samasas can be formed only between nouns. In the example, Kumbham Karoti, Kumbhakaraha, that is Upapada Samasa. There also Kumbham, the word is Subantam. Karaha, the word is derived by adding the Anpratyaya to the Krudatu. Some Krut Pratyaya is added, Anpratyaya, to the Krudatu, Kru. Adding that, you form a Kara. Kara is a Pratipadika. That combines with the Subantam Padam and Samasa is formed, not with the Kriya Padam. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, all of you.
Yes, sir.
So the point here is with Tinganta, you cannot form a compound. That is the point. Okay. Only Samasas are possible only between Subantas. Samasaha Yukapatta Dhayogo Dhayogo Subantayogo Bhavati. Dvandve tu Yukapatta Bhagunam api. Generally, Samasa is formed between two words, whereas Dvandva Samasa is formed among many words. Yata Rajapurusha Gamanam. Rajapurusha is Samasa Rajyaha Purushaha. Rajyaha Purushaha Rajapurushaha Rajapurushasya Agamanam Rajapurusha Gamanam. And in Samasa, the Sandhi is a must. There is no choice. Samasa Nitya Bhavati. Harihara Guravaha. Dvandva Samasa example. Three words are the Harihara Guru. Harischa, Harascha, Guruscha, Harihara Guravaha. So Yukapat Samasaha Bhavati. Paraspara Anvitayogo Subantayogo Samasaha Bhavati. This is Paraspara Anvitayogo this is what we saw, Samartaf Padavidihi. The words which are connected, those words only can participate in samasa, not any other words. Yata rajnyaha puruchaha raja puruchaha atra dvayogo paraspara anvayaha. Anvayaha means what? Samandaha. Paraspara samandaha asti. Yatra paraspara anvayaha nasti tatra samasaha na bhavati. Yata bhavati darshanam rajnyaha putraha chorasya dhavati. So you cannot combine rajnyaha and purushaha here. Because paraspara samandaha anvayaha nasti. Atraha rajnyaha darshane anvayaha. Putrasya chore anvayaha. Putrasya, the word putrasya is connected to chora and rajnya is connected to darshana. So you cannot connect those two disconnected words. Atra raja shabdasya putra shabdasya cha paraspara anvaya bhavat samasaha na bhavati. Understand? Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
sir.
Shanti.
Yes, Ji.
With whatever we have seen in the background, if you read this, you will understand the meaning of this. Samase purvatra shruyamanam padam purapadam bhavati uttaratra shruyamanam padam uttaram padam bhavati iti vyavahriyate. Yatha chorat bhayam chora bhayam. So chorat is in Panchami. Therefore in Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, if you see, that would be in Pratama Vibhakti. You will see Panchami bhayena. What Vibhakti Panchami?
Pratama vibhakti.
Therefore it is.
Pratama.
Upasarjana.
Upasarjanam.
Therefore it will come Chora and Bhayam in that. What
In the
comes first?
Purva-
That
first
Purva
thing.
Chora will
Vibhakti,
come.
the Samasa comes as, it's called Upasarjanam, comes first. Right?
First.
Understand? That is connection.
Hmm.
Chorat Bhayam, Chora Bhayam. Why it is not Bhaya Choraha? No. Because Sutra says Panchami iti Supasarjanam, Upasarjanam, and Bhayena Tritiya Vibhakti. So Panchami, that word which is in Panchami Vibhakti will be Upasarjanam, and that would be placed first. And Chora is the Panchami, that is placed first. Samasa, therefore Chora Bhayam. So this doubt must come when forming a compound. Which word should I place? There are rules. That is why Upasarjanam, the word technically is used to resolve that. Understand?
Yes, yes, Sharanji.
Chorat Bhayam, Chora Bhayam. Chora iti Purva Padam, Bhayam iti Uttara Padam. Uttara Padam is Pradhanam in a, why big Pradhanam? Because it could be Chora Bhayam, or it could be any other Bhayam. Stena Bhayam, or Stena is also thief only. Chora Bhayam, or whatever may be the cause of the fear. Bhayam is Pradhanam. We say this is loosely, we say Bhayam is Pradhanam, therefore Uttarapada Pradhanam. Therefore Tat Purusha is Uttarapada Pradhanam. Samase jate Purvapadam Uttarapadam cha Pratipadika Rupena Sitam Bhavati Tataha tas Samastat Padat Bhaktihi Yojaniya. When Samasa jate, when Samasa is jate, when Samasa is done, formed, Purvapadam Uttarapadam Pratipadika Rupena Sitam Bhavati. Purvapadam and Uttarapadam, they will remain in Pratipadika form. It means Vibhaktis have to be dropped. After that, you have to drop, you have to join. Shastra Nipunaha, Shastra Nipunaha. All these examples you can note. This reading as many examples, you will develop the Samasa. Writing the Vigraha and forming Samasa. Shastra Nipunaha. Therefore, Shastra it is in Saptami Bhakti. Therefore, you will see here 40th Sutra. What is that? You read that? Saptami.
Saptami Shaundaihi.
Saptami. This is something called, you can, Saptami Shaundaihi is, you can do this Yoga Vibhaha. Divide the sutra into two. We can make the sutra into two sutras. Saptami is one sutra, Shaundaihi is another sutra. So Saptami, if you take, Saptami is Upasarjanam. All these things are possible. Yoga Vibhaha it is called. Dividing the sutra into two. Because Saptami Antam Padam, that is Upasarjanam. Saptami Shaundaihi only is that, doesn't mean only with the Shaunda, the word that this will combine, not required. We have got Saptami Tat Purusha, many examples are there. The language itself it is there. Therefore, what we do is we divide the sutra into two and make two sutras. Saptami is one sutra and second sutra is bringing the word Saptami as Anuvritti, Saptami Shaundaihi. All these the commentators have done like that. Okay. So the point is, Saptami is Pratama Vibhakti, therefore Pratama Nirdirshtam Samasa Vidayaka Sutre, that is Upasarjanam, and therefore it will be Purvam. So therefore Shastra Nipuna is there, informing the compound in the meaning. The one who is expert in Shastra, the word Shastra is placed first because it is Saptami Vibhakti. Shastra Nipunaha, Shastra Nipunaha iti. Then Vigraha, Vrityartha Avabodhakam Vakyam Vigraha, which we saw, Vrittihi Samasadihi. 5 Vrittis are the Kritagita Samasa, Ekashesha Sanadyanta Intaha iti. Samasadehe Artham Bodhagitum Itu Vakyam Uchyate Tad Vakyam Vigraha iti Vyavaharyate. That Vakya which helps in conveying the meaning of the Samasa is called Vigraha. Yata Vriksha Moolam iti Samasaha, Vrikshasya Moolam iti Vigraha. Vigraha Dvidha Bhavati, Swapada Vigraha, Aswapada Vigraha. All these are Swapada Vigraha in this example, whatever we have seen. Vriksha Moolam, Chora Bayam, Shastra Nipunaha, all these are Vigraha Vakyas are formed using the words of the Samasa. Swapada Vigraha, Samasyartaha, Samasa Ghatakaihi, Padaihi, Yadi Varnyate, Tada Swapada Vigraha. Samase Ghataka means Samase Stitana. That word which are there in the Samasa, with that if you form the Vigraha, then it is called Swapada Vigraha. Tatacha Samasa Ghataka Padasakitam Vakyam Swapada Vigraha Ityartaha. So Swapada Vigraha means what? Samasa Ghataka Padasagitam. Ghataka, the Samasa which is formed by the words, that using the words you can form a Vigraha, that is called Swapada Vigraha. Swa means Swapadaihi, Samase Sitanam Padaihi, Vigraha Bhavati. Grama Gataha iti Samasaha. Swapada Vigraha, Gramam Gataha. Here you can see this sutra, just we saw that. Where is that word sutra? Ganesh, you read that. Shruta, Atita, Patita, then what is the next word?
Yes.
Gata. The next word is Gata. Is there or not? The word Gata is there?
Yes.
Ditya Gata. Ditya is Gramam Gataha will become Grama Gataha. Gramam is Ditya, the Vibhakti, therefore Upasarjanam, therefore Purvam. In the Samasa it comes first, and the word Gata which is there in the Sutram itself. So Shruta, Patita, etc. with all these words will combine with Dvitiyantam Padam and Samasa is formed. That is what the Sutra says. So Gramam Gataha, Grama Gataha iti Samasaha, Swapada Vigraha Samasa. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes, Jayesh.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The Sutra says with all these words, Etaihi Padaihi, Dvitiyantam Padam, Samasyate Samasaha Bhavati. Dvitiya is Upasarjanam, that comes first. In this case, Grama Gataha, Gramam, the word Grama is Upasarjanam, therefore in the compound it comes first. And Vigraha would be Gramam Gataha. The word Gata is one of the words in the Sutra. Shita, Atita, Patita, Gata. The next one, Aswapada Vigraha. Samasyartaha, Samasa Ghataka Padhani Vighaya, accepting the words which are helpful, which are helped in forming the Samasa, accepting those words, Padantaraihi, other words, Yadi Varnyate, Tada Aswapada Vigraha, Tatacha, Samasa Ghataka Padharagitam Vakyam Aswapada Vigraha iti. Atra Ekam Padam Samasa Ghatakam Eva Prayaha Bhavati. One word alone will be used among the two, say for example, one will be in the Vigraha. The other one, some other word will be used. Example you can see. All these are this Avibhava Samasa examples. Nitya Samase, Aswapada Vigraha Vikriyate. I gave the example, Yata Shastram. Yata Shastram, Vigraha would be Shastram Anatikramya, not transgressing the Shastram. Yata Shrutam, Shrutam Anatikramya, not transgressing what has been heard. Anatikramya, where is the word in the Samasa? It is not that. That's why it's called Aswapada Vigraha. So Nitya Samase, in the Nitya Samasa, Asvapada Vigraha will be there. Like example, Upakrishnam. Upakrishnam is Avibhava Samasa. Krishnam, Krishnasya Samipe, Upakrishnam. So Vigraha would be Krishnasya Samipe Samipam iti Asvapada Vigraha. Where is the word Samipa? Upa only is there. We don't say Krishnasya Upam. Upa is, meaning of the word Upa is Samipam. So a padam which is different from the constituent members is used in expressing the meaning of the samasa. Therefore, it is called Asvapada Vigraha. And when you are forming a samasa, Krishnasya Samipam, it will be Upakrishnam. Nitya Samasaha Bhavati. Upakrishnam. Atra Samipam iti padam na samasa ghatakam padam. The word Samipa is not in the samasa. Therefore, Asvapada Vigraha Vakyam iti. Samasa Bhedaha Samasaha Dvida Bhavati. Kevala Samasaha Vishesha Samasaha. Kevala Samasa is those samasas which cannot be classified into any of the types what we have seen. Tatpurusha, Karmada, Bhagavadigi, etc. We cannot classify. Tatpurushadi Sanya Vinirmuktaha doesn't have any Sanya. Tatpurusha, etc. Sanya Vinirmuktaha, free from any naming. Samasa Sanya Matra Yuktaha Kevala Samasaha. That it's called Kevala Samasa. Yatha Purvam Bhutaha Bhuta Purvaha. This is a stock example. Purvam Bhutaha Bhuta Purvaha. This is not any of the samasa which we know by their names. Therefore, it is Kevala Samasa. Vishesha Samasa, that is under that only all these samasa types comes. Tatpurusha, Bhagavadigi, Dvandva, Abhibhavaha. And Tatpurusha also 4 types. Samanya Tatpurusha, Karmadaraya, Vigu, and Nanj Tatpurusha. Bhagavadigi also, Samanya Bhagavadigi, Vishesha Bhagavadigi, Nanj Bhagavadigi also it is there. But it's not given, it is there. And Dvandva, Itaretara Dvandva, Samahara Dvandva. Abhibhava, Prayaha, Tres, Trimshat, Treshandra, 33 are there. And Prasiddhaha, 12. All these are different types can be formed. Okay, this is this. Then Samasartha.
Charanjaya,
Yes.
you had mentioned one more Dvandva Samasa. Ekashesha Dvandva.
Ekashesha Dvandva. Yes, it is that. That is not given here. Maybe that is covered in Dvandva itself. Ekashesha also it is there. Samasartha. Samase Purvapadam Uttarapadam cha Bhavataha iti yuktam. Iti yuktam. You have told Purvapadam will be there, Uttarapadam. Tatra Purvapadasya api arthaha asti, Uttarapadasya api arthaha asti. Kadachit Purvapadarthasya, Kadachit Uttarapadarthasya, Kadachit Anya Padarthasya, Kadachit Ubhaya Padarthasya cha Pradhanyam bhavati. So when you say Uttarapada Pradhanam, not that Padam as such is Pradhana. That is what the difference we need to understand. Uttarapada Pradhana means not that word is Pradhana. The meaning of the word is Pradhana. That is why it's called Uttarapada Pradhanam, Purvapada Pradhanam, Anyapada Pradhanam. The word as such not Pradhanam. Okay. Where to place the word? For that only we need the Sanya, Upasarjana Sanya. And tells that in Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, which is in Prathama Bhakti Upasarjana, that will be placed first. Whereas in understanding the meaning, which among the 2 words, which of the word is Pradhana? The meaning in terms of meaning, which is Pradhana? That is why we say Purvapada Pradhana. Purvapada Pradhana means the meaning of the Purvapadam is what Pradhana in the Samasa. The other one is not Gauna. Other one is Gauna, not Pradhana. For example, Chora Bhayam we say, Bhayam is what is Pradhana. Fear, because the fear of, it could be fear of thieves or fear of enemies. Shatru Bhayam also it is there. Shatru Bhayam, fear of enemies also. So which is Pradhana? Bhayam is Pradhana. The word Bhaya is not Pradhana. The meaning what the word Bhaya means, that is Pradhana. That determines the type of Samasa we say. That's what we loosely say. Uttarapada Pradhana, Upurapada Pradhana. But what Pradhana, what means is the meaning you have to take. If you take the meaning, there is no problem. Then it is Uttarapada Pradhanam is Tatpurusha, Purapada Pradhanam is Avibhava. So You have to take the meaning of the word. Understand? Yasya padasya arthaha praya kriyaya anvitaha bhavati saha pradhanam iti uchyate. That which is connected with the kriya, mainly connected in the vakya, that which is mainly connected with the kriya. Among the two, which one is mainly connected with the kriya? That is called pradhanam. Example, yatha raja dutaha gacchati. Who goes? Duta goes. Right?
Rajadut.
The Duta, the diplomat goes. Who's Duta? It could be Rajaduta, it could be Krishna Duta, or it could be Priya Duta, it could be anybody. But Duta, the word is Pradhanam. Not Raja. Raja doesn't play any. Raja doesn't go. Who goes? Duta goes. Therefore, Duta, the word is Pradhanam, and it is at the end. Therefore, it is Uttarapada Pradhanam. Therefore, we say Tatpurusha. Understand? This is like doing Dravida Pranayama, saying, so since the word Duta is Pradhanam, the meaning of the word Duta, the Duta meaning that he only goes, right? Therefore, not the Raja. Raja meaning the king, it is not connected with the Kriya directly. Which is connected with the Kriya? Duta. Therefore, Uttarapada Pradhanam, we say. Rajyaha Dutaha iti vigraha, Rajaniti Purvapadam, Duta iti Uttarapadam, Gacchati iti Kriyapadam. So Kriyapadena Anvitaha Bhavati Dutaha. Therefore, Gamana Kriyaya Duta iti Uttarapadasya Artaha eva Anvita Bhavati, Natu Purvapadasya Rajapadasya Artaha. Ataha Rajasambandhi Dutaha Gacchati ityartaha Siddhaha Bhavati. Evancha Duta Padartaha Kriyaya Anvitaha iti Duta Padartaha Pradhanam. Duta Padasya Artaha. That's what meant by the word Duta. Don't literally take the word Duta. What meant by the word Duta? That is Pradhanam, and that is connected with the Kriya directly. Therefore, it is Uttarapada in the example. Now it must be clear with why we say Upasarjanam, Purvam, and that confusion you asked Ganesh must be clear now, right?
Yes, Raj.
Samaste pade shrute ko nama artaha atra pradhanam syaditi sandehe yatkinchit kriyapadam ucharaniyam. So if you have doubt which what is pradhanam, then in the context you have a kriya padam will be there. With that you see, you'll find out. Tataha uttara purottara padartayogo katarataha kataraha padartaha kriyaya anvitaha bhavati iti parishilya pradhana apradhanayogo nirnayaha kartavyaha. Analyzing which padartha, pura padartava, uttara padartava, which is connected with the kriya. Analyzing that, you can decide which is pradhana, which is apradhana. And we say that which is pradhana in Tatpurusha, it will be uttaram. In Avaibhava, it will be purvam. In Samahara, in Dvandva, it will be both, sarvapada. Bhagavadgita, it will be something else different from both. Prayaha, this also you can see prayaha, mostly. It means what? Exceptions are there. Uttara padartha pradhanaha tat purushaha. Why this footnote is given? Kochit etat lakshanam samanvitam na bhavati. Etat lakshanam na samanvitam bhavati. Evam anyani trini api lakshanani. Ataha sarvatra prayaha iti uktam. So this to be noted. So this will not be always. This will not be always. Why he says? Because Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, Panit Maharishi has said Upasarjanam, that will come first. So therefore, Prayaha, it is Prayaha mostly. That is why I said we can say like this, no problem. Loosely we can say Purvapada Pradhana, Uttarapada Pradhana, Purvapada Pradhana Vibhava, Uttarapada Pradhana Tatpurusha. We can say Prayaha. Uttarapadasya artaha yadi kriyaya anvitaha bhavati tarhi tatpurushaha iti ityartaha. Yatha karma kushalaha. Karma kushalam. Karma kushala is a one. Karma kushalam akhvayatu. Call the kushala. What kushala? Karma kushala. He is dexterous in doing karma. Karmani Kushalaha, Karma Kushala. Uttarapadasya, Kushalapadasya. कुशलपदस्य अर्थः आह्वानक्रिया अन्वितः भवति न तु पूर्वपदस्य अर्थः. Therefore, it is उत्तरपद प्रधान तत्पुरुषः. प्रायः अन्यपदार्थप्रधानः बहुव्रीहिः. अन्यपदं समास अघटकं पदम्. अघटकं पदं means not referring to any of the padam in the forming the samasa. Aghatakam padam. Samasa aghatakasya padasya arthaha yadi kriyaya anvitah bhavati targi bahuvrihi samasaha ityarthaha yatha pitam kshiram yena saha pita kshiraha balaha. Here pitam kshiram, the milk drunk by whom, that is called pita kshiraha, which is pradhanam, puramba, paramba, not both. It referring to the boy, balaka gacchati, and that boy is referred to pita kshiraha. Kshira, the word is napumsakalinga, but here it has taken pullinga. When linga parinama change happens, you can just close your eyes and say it is bahuvrihi samasa. Pita kshiraha balaka gacchati. So neither the word pita nor the word kshira connected to the kriya padam. Then what is that? Balaha. Therefore, ityatra pita padasya kshira padasya va arthaha gamana kriyaya anvitaha na bhavati. Kintu samasa aghatakasya bala padasya, that is anya padam. Anya padasya arthaha anvitaha bhavati. Therefore, anya padartha pradhanaha iti. Prayaha ubaya padartha pradhanaha dvandvaha. उभयोगो पदार्थयोगो यदि क्रिया अन्वयः भवति तर्हि द्वन्द्वः इत्यर्थः. उभय पदार्थ प्रधानः इत्यस्य सर्वपदार्थ प्रधानः इत्यत्र तात्पर्यं. तेन बहुपदद्वन्द्वे अपि लक्षण समन्वयः भवति. यथा रामकृष्णौ प्रविशतः. So प्रविशतः क्रियापदम्, it is in द्विवचनं. Therefore both are connected. So therefore Kriyaya Anvaya Bhavati, both the Purvapadam and the Uttarapadam. So Praveshana Kriyayam Ubayogo Api Padarthayogo Anvaya Bhavati. Similarly, there are many words are there, so each word will be connected to the Kriya Padam. Ramaha Gacchati, Ramaha Pravishati, Krishnaha Pravishati. Ramakrishna Pravishataha. This is Dvanda Samasa. प्रायः पूर्वपदार्थ प्रधानः अव्ययीभावः. पूर्वपदस्य अर्थस्य प्राधान्ये अव्ययीभावः इत्यर्थः. यथा उपवृक्षम्. In this, what vriksham is important, or in terms of meaning, upa is important. Upa is samipam. It stands near what? Near, that is word is pradhanam, which is avyaya, and it is asvapada vigraha samasa, because when you form the vigraha, vrikshasya samipam we say asvapada vigraha. Upa iti purvapadasya samipyartasya pradhanyam. Near to what, we ask. So near is pradhanam. In terms of meaning, upa, the word near, that is pradhanam, not vriksha. Vriksha is apradhanam. And also, according to Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, Abhyam, the word is in Pratama Vibhakti, Upasarjanam. Therefore, Abhyam, the word has to come first in Vibhava Samasa. So, Upavriksham, the Samasa. Vrikshasya Samipam, that's the Vigraha Vakya. This Samasa is formed by this Sutra, number 6, Abhyam Vibhakti Samipa. The word Samipa is there. That is what it is. Samiparte. Samipartha vachaneshu, with the word meaning samipa, abhyayam padam samasyate samasaha bhavati. So therefore, here the word upa is in the sense of samipa, and it is abhyaya, and therefore it is upasarjanam purvam bhavati, and when you form the vigraha, samipam vrikshasya. Is it clear?
Yes, Ranjit.
Yes, Ranjit.
Then we'll read this also quickly, all the examples, and in the next class we'll do Dvanda Samasa a little elaborately, without sutra, a little elaborately. Lot of things are there, we'll see that. Sodaharanam Samasa Vedaha Tatpurushaha Uttar Padartha Pradhanaha Tatpurushaha Chaturtha Bhavati Samanyaha Karmadharyaha Dviguhu Nanch Prabhurtayaha iti. See, Tatpurusha, we have different types. How many types? 7 types. Because 7 vibhaktis, therefore 7 types. Samanyaha Saptada Bhavati Tatpurushaha. Pratama Tatpurushaha Ardham Gramasya. Ardha Gramasya. is Pratamata. Here, Ardham is Pratama Vibhakti. Ardham, Ardhagramasya. Grigam Gataha. Grigam, the word is Vidya Vibhakti. Therefore, Griga Gataha. Akaihi Binnaha. Akabinnaha. Gave Hitam. Go Hitam. Gave is Chaturthi. Pratipadikam is go. Therefore, go Hitam. Choradvayam. Chorabhayam. Vrikshasya Moolam. Vrikshamoolam. Karye Kushalaha. Karya Kushalaha. So all the Vibhaktis you can form. Then Karmadaraya. Karmadaraya is of 9 types. Tatpurusha 7. This is 9. Tatpurusha Samanadikrana Karmadaraya. It's a sutra. Visheshana Purvapadaha. Neelaha Megaha. Neela Megaha. Mega, the cloud which is qualified by Neela, the Visheshanam. So therefore Visheshana Purvapadaha. Neela Megaha. Example. Visheshana Uttarapada. Visheshana comes at the Uttarapada. Vayyakarana Kasuchihi. Vayyakarana Kasuchihi. Kasuchi is the Vayyakarana. So Kasuchi is the Visheshana that comes as Uttarapada. Visheshano Bhayapadaha. Both are Uvayapadam. Shitam Ushnam. Shito Ushnam. Upamana Purvapadaha. Upamana is an example. Megha Iva Shyamaha. So Megha, Upamana comes where? In the Purvapada. So Megha Shyamaha. Megha Shyamaha is Megha Iva Shyamaha. Shyama is like Megha. So Upamanam, if it comes in the Purvapadam, then Upamana Purvapadaha, it is Karmadarya only. So in Karmadarya, you will see the words are either connected by Iva or Evam or nothing will be there. So that's Karmadarya Samasa. Upamana Uttarapada. If Upamanam is as Uttarapada, Naraha Vyagraha eva, Nara Vyagraha, Purusha Vyagraha, it comes in Gita. A Purusha Vyagraha. Krishna addresses Arjuna. So Purusha Vyagraha. Then Avadharana Purvapadaha. Avadharanarte, ascertaining. Vidya eva dhanam, Vidya dhanam. Vidya alone is dhanam. And Vidya is ascertain. Among all the dhanam, Vidya, among all the wealth, Vidya is the wealth. So Avadharanarte, the Vidya, the word is used, and that is Purvapadam. Therefore, Avadharana Purvapadaha. Sambhavana Purvapadaha. Amraha iti vrikshaha. Amra vrikshaha. Madhyama Padalopa Samasa. You can see Shakapriyaha Parthivaha. Parthiva, the Raja, who loves Shaka, vegetables. Shakanam Priyaha Shakapriyaha. Shakapriyaha Parthivaha. Priyaha, what will happen? That goes away. That is dropped. Madhyamapada is Lopaha Bhavati. Shakaparthivaha we say. Shakaparthivaha is Shakapriyaha Parthivaha. Madhyamapada Lopa Samasa. This is also a type of Karmadaraya Samasa. Shakapriya, the word also Samasa. Shakanam Priyaha Shakapriyaha. Shakapriyaha Parthivaha, referring to the king. Then Priya word also dropped. Shakaparthivaha iti. Madhyamapada Lopa Samasa. Like Lakshmi Narayana, Lakshmiya Yukta Narayana. Lakshmiya Yuktaha Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana. Yukta word is dropped. Lakshmiya Yuktaha, the one who is with Lakshmi. Lakshmi Yuktaha Narayanaha. Lakshmi Narayanaha. Madhyama Padalopa Samasa. You can call it as Madhyama Padalopa Samasa, or you can call it as Uttarapada. Pura Samase in the first Samasa. Uttarapada is dropped. Priya is Uttarapada in the first compound, that is dropped. But generally it is called by Madhyama Padalopa Samasa. Mayura Vyamsakadi. Mayura Vyamsakadi is Mayura Vyamsa is a Gana. In that, some samasas are given. So Mayura Vyamsakadi, it's a Gana. Like we have Ganapata, so only this Gana is there. Anyaha Deshaha Deshantaram. What type of samasa this is? Aswapada Vigraha Samasa. This is also a Karmadaraya. Anya Deshaha Deshantaram. Saha Anya Desham Gachati. Deshantaram Gachati. So Mayura Vimsakadi. Just we cannot classify into anything. Therefore, we just name it as, put it in a group. Mayura Vimsakadi. These are these different types of Karmadhara Samasa. Then Dvigu Samasa. Dviguhu Dvida Bhavati. Samahara Dviguhu, Taditartha Dviguhu, Uttarapada. Sorry, Dvigu Dvida Bhavati. There are three types. Samahara Dviguhu, a collection of things. Like Trayanam Adhyayanam Samaharaha Ashtadhyayi. Trayanam Lokanam Samaharaha. Samahara means collection. Collection of 3 lokas is called Triloki. Collection of 8 chapters is called Ashtadhyayi. Panchadashi. Panchadashanam Adhyayanam Samaharaha. Panchadashi. All this. Taditartha Bhigavu. Shanna Matranam Apatyam. Shan Maturaha. So this is Apatyam Arte. Apatya Arte is added. Therefore, Taditartha Bhigavu. This is Shan becomes Shan. In Tadita, Adivruddhi happens. Shan Maturaha. This is another type of Bhigu Samasa. Uttarapada Bhigu. Panchaha Gavaha Dhanam Yasya Saha Panchagava Dhanaha. Panchagavaha Dhanam Yasya Saha Panchagava Dhanaha. This is another thing where this can be confused to be Bahuvrihi, but it is Dvigu Samasa. Dvigu Samasa, the numbers will be mentioned. You can see the common thing is numbers 3, 6, 5 is the numbers. Panchagavaha. In Dvigu Samasa, numbers will be there. Okay. We'll see that some like the example later. Don't worry about it. Just know this. These are type of samasas are there. Then Nanj Prabhutayaha Pancha. Nanj Samasaha. Na Dharmaha Adharmaha. We know. Kusamasaha. Kutsitarte. Bhavati. Kutsita Purushaha. Kupurushaha. Here the word is Kutsita. Kutsitarte. The opposite meaning. The negative meaning. Kuputraha. Kutsitaha Putraha. Kuputraha. Gati Samasa. Ashuklam Shuklam Krutva. Shukli Kritya. That which was not white is made white. Shukli Kritya. Pradi Samasaha. Pragataha Acharyaha. Pracharyaha. Pragataha Acharyaha. Acharya who was gone. Pracharyaha. Atikrantaha Devam. Atidevaha. Nishkantaha Varanasyaha Nirvaranasihi. Iti Pradi. Pra, etc. Those. This so Pradi, the Gana, that 22 word, the Padams are there. They are called Upasarga when it is in conjunction with the Kriya. Remember, I told you before. Pradi is a Gana, Pradi Gana. In there, the 22 words are there. That's called, that only gets the name Upasarga.
Yeah.
Like Apakarati, Gachati, Agachati, Anusarati, Anugachati. The Anu, etc., they all come under Pradigana. Pradi is a Gana, a group in which there are list of words are there. That will get the Sanya Upasarga when it is in association with the Kriya Padam. When it is not, then it is called Pradi. So here, Pra, Ati, Nish, all these words are there. Therefore, it's called Pradi, Tat Purusha Samasa. Upapada Samasa. Kumbham Karoti, iti Kumbhakaraha. Here, Kumbha, the word is Upapadam. Kumbham Karoti, Kumbhakaraha. All these are according to the Sutra. Karmani and by the Sutra, Krida to become Kar, etc. Then Bahubrigi, Vida Bhavati, Samanyaha, Visheshaha. Samanya is Samanya Vishesha, 3 types. Samanya 6 types are there. Dvitiyartha Bahubrigi, Praptam Mudakam Yam Saha. So in this, the one who has gained the water, Prapto Dakaha Gramaha. Grama is qualified by the word Prapto Daka. Udakam is Napumsakalinga. But it has taken the gender of Pullinga because Grama is Pullinga. So Prapto Dakaha Gramaha. Praptam Udakam Yam Gramam Saha Prapto Dakaha. Tritiyata Bahubrigi. Pitam Kshiram Yena Saha. By one whom the Kshira is Pitam. Pita Kshiraha Balaha. So in the Vigraha you will find the Vibhakti. Based on that it is divided. Chaturtyatta Bahubrigi. Dattaha Pashuhu Yasme Saha. The one to whom the Pashu was given. Datta Pashuhu Rudraha. Rudra is one who has been offered the Pashu. Panchamyartha Bahubrigi. Udhrita Jalam Yasmad Saha. From that, jalam is udritam. Udrita jalaha kupaha. Udrita jalaha kupaha. Shashtyat bhagavi. Pitam ambaram yasya saha. The one who has got the ambara, the cloth which is pitam yellow. Pitambaraha arihi. Saptamyate bhaguvri. Bhaguni palani yasmin saha. Bhagu palaha. Palaha, you can see, palam is napumsakalinga, changes its vibhakti. Therefore, it is Bhagu, it is Bhaguvri Samasa. Okay. So these are the different. Then Visheshaha Navavidha. 9 types are the Bhaguvri Samasa. Yadikarana Bhaguvri, you can see Chakram Pano Yasya Saha Chakrapani. Yadikarana Bhaguvri. So Vyadikarana is Chakram is one, Pano is another thing. Both are at different places. Therefore, it is Vyadikarana Bhaguvri. Sankyotara Padaha. Sankhya will be as the Uttara Pada. Vimshatehe Samipe Ye Santite Upavimshaha. Sankhya Ubaya Padaha. Dovab Taryava Vitraha. Sagapura Padaha. Shishyena Sagavartate Sashishyaha. Saputraha. Like that. Called Sahabhaviki. Vyatihara Lakshanaha. Kesheshu Kritva Idam Yuddham Pravatam. Kesha Keshi. Digantara Lakshanaha. Dakshinasyaha Purvasyaha. Dishaha Idantaralam Dakshina Purva. Then Nanj Bhagaviki. Avidyamanaha Putraha Yasyasaha Putraha. Pradi Bhagaviki. Nirgata Kripa Yasmak Saha. From whom the Kripa has gone. Nishkripaha. Upamana Bhagavati. Gajanam Iva Ananam Yasyasaha. Gaja Ananam Iva Ananam Yasyasaha. Gajananaha. The one who has the head like that of the head of the elephant. All these are different types of Bhagavati. Yes. Then Dvandva is 2 types. Itaredara Dvandva and Samahara Dvandva. Itaredara Dvandva of 2 types. With only 2 padams are there. That is Dvipada Dvandvaha and Bhagupada Dvandvaha. Yata Ramaha cha Krishnaha cha Ramakrishna, Harischa Harascha Guruscha Harihara Guravaha. Many padams will be there. Samahara Dvandva is Samaharaha Nitya Samahara. These are 2 types. Sanya cha Paribhasha cha Anayoga Samaharaha Sanya Paribhasham. You will see that in Napumsakalinga general. Pani cha Pado cha Etesham Samaharaha Pani Padam. All these things we will see. So after this is over. Avibhava Samasa, there are many other that we will see in the context terms. So this is an introduction to the different types of samasas in general. Okay, so in this, among this, we are doing Itaredara Dvandva Samasa. That we will continue. Okay, Itaredara Dvandva Samasa, there are rules are there. Which one will come first? Which all those conditions and rules, Purvanipata Niyama. We will try to cover, not in detail, but to have some idea. Detail not possible. Detail we need to study. Sutra, we have to study this book. That is out of scope now. We will study when we study Sutra, Panini Sutra. Okay, we will stop here. Any doubts?
No, sure.
No,
No,
sure.
Sharanji.
No.
Just introduction to samasas in general and different types of samasa. More on this, we will deal with elaborately. Okay, so next class, we will start with copulative compounds, that is Itaredara Dvandva Samasa. Dvandva Samasa we will see. As we started, we will continue that one. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. I have added many in this Dvandva and other compounds. We will see. We'll see that in the next class.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad, Shanji.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.